Hi, my name is Ty, and you don't know me yet, but you're gonna. So I wanted to make this video the moment I found out that Vybz Kartel was going to be released from prison. But work got in the way. I got real busy, and the video just kept getting pushed back. Enough time had passed where I went back to look at the intro I did and realized that I absolutely hated it and decided to just start back from scratch. Hey there, kiddos, future me coming in. I'm currently editing and I looked through that initial intro, and while I still don't like it, I'm not a fan of it. I feel like there was one joke that was in there that was kind of funny. Other than my delivery coming off like a school challenge quiz kid who suddenly got chosen to give a monologue, I feel like it was kind of funny. So I'm just gonna put it here because I don't want it to go to waste.
Now I know what you're thinking to yourself. Tay, I didn't know you were interested in dancehall. I didn't know you were on the cutting edge of dancehall culture. To which I would respond with two things. One, you don't know me. I am a very interesting person with a diverse array of interests. The second thing I would tell you is, of course I'm not on the cutting edge of dancehall culture. Have you seen my Spotify playlist? The last thing I listened to on Spotify was Vegas by Doja Cat. That's not very funny or interesting. Uh, Instead, let's go with Year 3000 by the Jonas Brothers. Yeah, that works.
Also, in that time since I made that first intro, and this one, Trump got shot, Biden passed the baton to Kamala. One of those, one of those is the villain from Castlevania, but I'm not gonna look it up to see which one's which. But he passed the baton to her in what I can only assume was preparations for the Olympics. I finally decided what I want my intro to be. It's that thing that I just said. My name is Ty, and you don't know and Vybz Kartel actually ended up getting released from prison. I woke up this morning and I saw a bunch of statuses with different angles of Vybz Kartel leaving that prison cell, that prison building. And I'm just saying that there was more coverage there than any news conference I've ever seen. So I decided to take that as a sign that, I should probably finish what I started and just make this video. So, like I said, the video I'm going to be looking at is Drag Them Back, which was released around 4 months ago. Again, I don't know how he released these things or released these songs while he was incarcerated, because it doesn't look like he stopped. I don't know if it's that grind mindset, but I'm not gonna question it or the legal system or Jamaica's legal system. We're just gonna get into the video. So this story starts with a tale as old as time, somebody getting robbed. And I hate to victim blame, I really do. But I feel like one of the first things you learn as a Jamaican is that you can't walk with your phone just out in your hand. So I wanted to give him a blight because it looked like a outer country I live. But I feel like if you live in the bush them or the criminal them escape, it make it worse, for have your phone in your hand when you walk. So Mr. Certified Polo Boy over here grabs this kid's phone, pushes him so hard, he actually breaks the fourth wall. You can look in his eyes and see that he wasn't, like, they told him that he was gonna get pushed, but them never tell him he's gonna get shook. There's a big difference between, this person gonna come up and push you, pretend to be offended, and this person like a shove you. Because you can see him looking into the camera like, yo, nobody not gonna yell cut, no, just like a roll with it, alright. And he takes it pretty well, runs off to the T-Move version of Rick Ross, tells him what happened, and immediately gets equipped with the bat of blunt force trauma and decides that, yo, he's not gonna take this. It's time for some revenge. He walks up to the kid, and in what I can only describe as the best editing that Jamaica has to offer, gives this dude a concussion, lays him out flat in the middle of the ground. And I have to give it to his friends. They do the best that they can do to help. Like, they walk up to him, they check his pulse for like 2 seconds, and then they're just like, he doesn't even put the drink down. He's like, my friend just got hit with a bat, but you know what's in my cup is in my cup. And I can't really, there's not much I can do about this situation. So they walk up to him, check his pulse, and then immediately go, yeah, dog, hit that theme, can't really do no more for the dog. And then we get to case two, because this is how the police is going to frame it by the end of the video. Somebody bump into somebody else, classic, another tale as old as time, and immediately tries to push badness. And this is one of the reasons I will never pick a fight with somebody randomly in Jamaica, because the way they will react, completely disproportional. Just for bumping into it, this man runs up to the kid. I don't know if he smelled the blood on this bat or was just like, yo, I'm glad this kid is here. But he grabs the bat from the kid, sneaks up on this man, and lays him out flat. He goes to give this kid back the bat, and the kid is just like, you know what, bro? You keep it. And at first, I was very confused, but then I realized this was actually the plan by the kid all along. Because now his hands are off the bat, this other guy's fingerprints are all over the bat. And if you realize, as soon as he gives the man the bat, he goes in the opposite direction he was going. So he was just looking for somewhere he could dump the bat. And this man just came up and gave him an out. Now this kid doesn't have to be concerned about the 2 murders that are associated with the bat that's in this man's possession. And the man just walks off none the wiser. Now this man, I was going to give the award for being the smartest man in the entire video, because he sees the entirety of what went down. He sees the man get hit, the bat exchange the hands, and the kid walks away. And what does he do? Not a damn thing. Just mind his own business, doesn't say a word to anybody. But within 3 seconds, he immediately disappoints me, because he follows the man, goes up to him, hands him his headphone, ever make him listen to the diss track, and then starts dancing around with the bat. He doesn't do anything with the bat except touch it in every single place you shouldn't. I can't even say, hey, he didn't know any better. He didn't know this bat was tied to 2 separate murders, but he knows for a fact that this bat was tied to at least 1 murder. The 1 murder he witnessed. And then he chases down the murderer, grabs the bat, and just starts dancing in the middle of the street. So not only is his fingerprints on the bat, but he has gone to a place where there can be multiple eyewitnesses to say, yo, yeah, I am see with the bat. Indeed, they're right in front of the gully and dance with the bat. So he starts walking off with the bat, leaves the headphones with the guy, don't know why. So he leaves his nice skull candy headphones and trades it for a murder weapon, essentially, for 2 felony charges, essentially. And right when he's about to leave, 2 men on a bike pull up, ready for rob him. Now, in the face of this actual crime, given the precedent we've set with the first 2 incidents, with the first 2 confrontations in this music video, is this person going to A, talk this out reasonably, B, murder him with a bat, or C, murder him with a bat? If you chose A, you are absolutely correct, because in what would be the only justifiable case of murder, like the only time you could actually kind of say, hey, I didn't murder him, it was self-defense. He was coming at me and I decided to defend myself. So I used the bat to, I didn't know if he had a gun, I didn't know what he had. No, he roughs him up, threatens him a bit, and his friend pulls a Scooby Doo escape, pops a wheelie, and then just drives off. He hits them with the and just fucks off. And then these two decide, yeah, you know what? We've learned. Maybe this was the lesson all along, is you have to know when to use the bat. You don't just use it for any and every situation. Maybe that's the life lesson. And then they proceed to just dance. And it's kind of nice in a way. It's kind of like saying you don't have to resort to violence. All you gotta really do is just dance the problems away, listen to two good tune and just Billa vibes. And then Rick Ross and his friend comes back into the picture. My personal theory is that Rossi Rick over here is some kind of demon. Like he cursed the bat and has just been following them, going around murdering person to person, just collecting souls. And once they realize, yo, they don't really need the bat, he comes back into the picture to just kind of urge them into the right way. Or, maybe hunt those guys down and claim two souls. So they join in, they start dancing, and holy shit, fuck. The kid from the first murder, he's fucked up. I don't know what happened to him between passing on the bat. I don't know if the friends decided to take some revenge or what, but we see him again and he has seen better days. He's bleeding, his face is busted, and like a crack addict, he immediately goes for that bat. He immediately says, yo, I need blood, I need revenge. But we've learned our lesson. We're at the end of this after school special, and we learned now, yo, we don't need the bat, we just need music. And in what I could only say is the second instance where using the bat would have been kind of justified, maybe not legal, but if you told me that somebody beat you within an inch of your life to where your head busts and you're bleeding profusely from it, that you then went to get a bat, came back and beat the shit out of them, I would say, yeah, no, fair. I think that's all right. But they decided to just show him some like, yo, some hot footsteps until, and he's with it. He's vibing until he locks eyes. This boy looks traumatized. You can see it. The way he takes off his headphones. He is traumatized when he comes face to face with the person who did this to him. Now, I'm gonna give you another multiple choice question. Who do you think the enemy is? Do you think it's the guy he killed in the beginning, certified polo boy? You think it's his friends? Maybe it's the guy who got who bumped into the second person and got laid out on that hillside. Maybe one of them got up, realized that this boy has been at every single murder, only saw him and decided to take revenge. I'll give you some time to pick. Did you pick? Well, guess what? You were wrong. It was old women. It was two old women, Auntie Pam and Auntie Garnet, post up on the side, on the roadside, the real dons, ready for take you at church. When I saw this, when I tell you I died, I went up to heaven. I talked with God. I asked him, yo, when is Kartel getting released? Because I need questions. I have questions and I need answers. And then he just set me back down saying soon. So the kid immediately grabs his weapon because he's not going to let what happened once happen twice. Now that he's fully equipped, he has his cursed tool and he's ready to take some lives. he without hesitation swings at these old ladies. I'm sorry, just the look on this old lady's face as she's squaring up with him. Like she knows why he's here and she knows he can't do a damn thing about it. So he swings and she immediately activates Ultra Instinct, catches the bat, rips it from him, and then the other lady, Antipam, just grab him, throw him at the side, look on the two of them, and just grab the headphones. So now they have the bat, they have the music, and they just use brute force to control this entire area. So now I'm lost. I don't know what the lesson is supposed to be. But that's the music video. Just crime wins, I guess. Yeah. So that was Drag Them Back by Vybz Kartel. I hope, or by Vybz Kartel, I hope you guys could see why I was so hell bent on making a video on this. I hope it was as fun for you watching this as it was for me the first time I watched it. I really suggest watching the whole thing on your own. I feel like it's hilarious from beginning to end. Um, and when I saw it, like I said, I was just filled with, I guess, kind of a variant of cute aggression where I just saw it and I knew that I had to make a YouTube video on this or make some kind of video. I had to make content on this somehow. Content aggression, I'm dubbing it content aggression trademark. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Bye.